Greetings, everybody. This is Gaia Earth Goddess. I'm back with another video today, and I just wanted to talk about struggle culture and how it can be detrimental to people. Um, I grew up. I had a very good childhood. I did not have instances in my childhood where I was struggling or I went through the struggle per se. I didn't have that. They didn't happen. And I get that some people really had childhoods where they were struggling or went through the struggle. And I'm not knocking you for that, but what I don't like or what I don't understand is when people use that against other people. For example, like you might be having a conversation with someone or a group of people who experience struggle in their life or in their early childhood, and you're talking to them about your life, or you mention something, or you ask a question about something, and they say, "Oh my God, you never had to go through such and such," and you're like, "No, well, she never been through the struggle before," and the person, "I know she never been through the struggle. She don't know this and that," and then they kind of smirk and look at you as less than because you didn't go through like whatever struggle that they went through. And it's just weird. It's like they're wishing their struggling childhood on you. People can't help if they had good childhoods with fathers in the home and food on the table and bills not being cut off. And I'm not saying that people are bad people for having those things happen to them. But whenever someone has a decent past or a decent childhood, people who haven't, stop using that against them or stop talking down at them because they've never experienced the struggle. It's like this struggle culture where everybody who's been through the struggle are linking up to talk about their struggle experiences or reenact their struggle experiences. And those of us who haven't, we get shunned or talked bad at because we happen to have good childhoods. And that's crazy to me. Like, that's wild to me. It's like people like really look down on you when you have not had those instances. Instead of saying, "Oh my God, you had a wonderful childhood. I had a struggle childhood. I'm so happy for you." It's the opposite. "Oh, she's sedity. I'm sedity because my dad lived with me. I'm sedity because my parents had the funds to make sure bills were paid. I'm sedity because I didn't grow up on government assistance." Like, that's crazy. But people do that. And I'm trying to see why that is a thing. Like, why is that a thing? Like, why would you look down on someone because they had the childhood that you, maybe it's jealousy, maybe they had the childhood that you wanted, so you're secretly jealous, so you look down on them. So maybe that's the root of it. But it's like a struggle culture where people feel like you have to make it out the mud to do this and that, and you really don't. And it's like some people are choosing to like really struggle with things, and they don't see an easier route, or they're just intentionally not taking the easier route because culturally they've been taught that there has to be some kind of struggle. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird to me. It's like some of us didn't grow up like that, and we really appreciate it if you stop talking down to us because we grew up better. And I really, thinking about it now, think it really is a jealousy thing, but some of us didn't, and you can't use that against us. We're at the other end of the spectrum, and we are not judging you for going through the struggle. So why are you judging us for not going through the struggle? Like, we're all in this together, and we're all adults now, and whatever you got through, you got through, and we're here together now. So why would you use your past to judge somebody else? Like, so I was just coming on here to talk about that because it happens a lot. It happens a lot. And again, I'm not knocking somebody for having childhood experiences where they struggled and their family struggled. I'm not doing that. I'm not talking bad about you. And if you don't do these things, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about those of you, and you know who you are, who have had those experiences in their childhood and literally look down on people who haven't because you went through the quote unquote struggle, and you secretly feel like we all have to be struggling or go through the struggle. Or people who are currently struggling and see people who are not struggling and look down on them because they are not going through what you're going through, and you're secretly feeling like they have to, like they're not worthy to be an adult unless they just struggled first. Like some of us didn't do that, and some of us still are not doing that. And you cannot be jealous and hold that against people. That is insane. So comment down below if you feel the same way. Comment if you've ever experienced that type of discrimination, or people looking down at you or talking down at you because you didn't grow up in whatever projects or whatever. Just let me know in the comments how you feel. But that is my second tidbit of today, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye bye.